and thanks for staying with us. The Controller General of Nigerian Customs Service speaks on 100 days in office. Also on customs reports, FOU Zone C speaks on the seizure of cannabis and other contraband items by members of its men in the eastern part of the country. Plus, more report. I am Igiseme Itinye. Stay tuned. Since the appointment of the Controller General of Nigerian Customs Service by Mr. President, he has hit the ground running with members of his management all over the country. He also visited various commands in the country and also held meetings with stakeholders in the industry.
I want to start by extending my warmest greetings and heartfelt gratitude to you all for joining us today as we mark a significant milestone in our journey. It is with immense pride and honor that I'm here today reflecting on the journey of the past 100 days since my appointment as the Acting Controller General on June 19, 2023, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. I'd like to start by quoting the words of Mahatma Gandhi, who said, and I quote, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world," unquote. Today, we do more than just envisioning change. We celebrate the tangible strides we've taken in shaping the destiny of the Nigeria Customs Service. Our mission from day one has been rooted in a clear and inspiring vision, a vision that revolves around the principles of consolidation, collaboration, and innovative solutions. These principles have guided our actions and decisions, propelling us towards a future marked by excellence, efficiency, and effectiveness. Customs, as we all know, plays a pivotal role in facilitating international trade and economic growth. Over the past 100 days, I've witnessed firsthand the dedication and resilience of the men and women of Nigeria Customs Service. Together with the management, we have embarked on a journey to reshape the future, united in our mission to build a better service. Today, I'm honored to share with you the progress we have made, the challenges we have faced, and the path forward as we work hand in hand to build a more prosperous service and a more prosperous nation. During the first 100 days in office, I've had the privilege of witnessing the dedication and commitment of our customs officers across the nation. Allow me to share a personal insight from this journey. In the early days of my tenure, I had the opportunity to visit one of our border stations. As I watched our officers working tirelessly to ensure the smooth flow of goods and safeguard our borders, I was reminded of the profound impacts that the Nigeria Customs Service has on our nation's prosperity and security. It is this very impact that inspires our forward-thinking and progressive vision, which is to become the most efficient and service-driven government organization with a relentless focus on revenue growth and border security. This vision underpins our mission to consolidate our positive legacies, to collaborate with all our stakeholders, and create innovative solutions to drive us to set new standards of excellence. At the heart of our vision are our core values, and I mentioned some of them. We strive to be community-focused. We place emphasis on collaboration, integrity, excellent service, and innovative solutions that propel the Nigeria Customs Service forward.
He also toured most commands at the border area, educating them on how to fight smuggling activities along the nation's borderline.
These values guide our every action, ensuring that we not only meet the needs of our great nation today, but also anticipate and prepare for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow. In a rapidly changing world, it is crucial that we maintain a forward-thinking and progressive perspective. The importance of this approach cannot be overstated, as it is the key to our continued success in facilitating trade, securing our borders, and contributing to Nigeria's economic growth and development. The policy thrust of consolidation, collaboration, and innovative solutions is not merely a collection of words. It represents the very essence of our mission in the Nigeria Customs Service. It signifies our commitment to building upon the foundation of excellence laid by our predecessors, forging stronger partnerships with key stakeholders, and continuously seeking solutions to the challenges that we face. This policy thrust holds profound significance for a number of reasons. First, it acknowledges the need to consolidate the positive legacies of customs, recognizing that our history is rich with achievements that must be preserved and built upon. It also places a strong emphasis on collaboration, understanding that we cannot operate in isolation. To thrive in the complex landscape of international trade and security, we must work closely with our fellow agencies, the private sector, and indeed all other stakeholders. And lastly, it underscores the importance of innovation as a driving force behind our progress. In today's world, embracing innovative solutions is not only an option, but indeed a necessity. Our chosen policy thrust seamlessly aligns with the overarching vision of the Nigeria Customs Service, which is to become the most efficient and service-driven government organ with a relentless focus on revenue growth and border security. By consolidating our strengths, collaborating effectively, and fostering innovation, we are not only fulfilling our vision, but also setting the standard for excellence in government service. The synergy between our vision and policy thrust creates the requisite momentum that propels us forward. We recognize that to be the best, we must consistently strive to improve our efficiency, enhance our service delivery, and secure our borders. This alignment ensures that our efforts remain steadfastly directed towards achieving our mission and ultimately serving our great nation with dedication and distinction. Our chosen trust was not arrived at by chance. It was deliberately aligned with the Policy Advisory Council document of the President and the 8 priority areas of the present administration. These priorities include food security, ending poverty, economic growth and job creation, access to capital, improving security, improving the ease of doing business, upholding the rule of law, and fighting corruption. In embracing this policy trust, we're not only advancing the interests of the service, but we're also contributing significantly to the broader national agenda. Our dedication to enhancing revenue growth, border security, and the ease of doing business directly supports the government's efforts in economic growth, job creation, and in upholding the rule of law.
He speaks more on revenue generation of the command and also speaks on the export of approved consignment outside the country. Urge members of the public to continue to support the fight against smuggling in the country.
This alignment underscores our commitment to being a proactive partner in achieving the collective goals of our nation. It also serves as a compass in our journey towards a more efficient, collaborative, and innovative Nigeria Customs Service. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important to recognize that the adoption of our policy trust came at a juncture when traditional approaches were showing signs of limitation. Key performance indicators for the service were revealing gaps that demanded immediate attention. Revenue collection fell short of the monthly target of 307 billion naira during the first half of the year. Traders faced unnecessary delays resulting from multiple layers of checks and enforcement, increasing the cost of doing business and impeding the flow of goods at our ports. Over-reliance on informants proved to be less effective, as they often share the same information with those on the wrong side of the law. Furthermore, stakeholders were growing increasingly marginalized in decisions that impacted their operations. These were challenges that my predecessor was diligently addressing, and we have built upon those efforts. In the first 100 days in office, we embarked on a comprehensive overhaul of Nigeria Customs Service, guided by our policy trust. We recognized that to effect real change, we needed to incrementally challenge the status quo and instigate a transformation that was both dynamic and results-oriented. One of our objectives was to optimize revenue generation. We introduced a series of reforms aimed at plugging revenue leakages, streamlining the customs clearance processes, and addressing existing gaps at the time. Some of the noteworthy measures which we implemented during this period include the immediate setup of a revenue review, performance, and recovery team.
You are watching the program, Customs Report. The acting controller in charge of FOU Zone C has been speaking on the seizures made by his men in this unit in Benin City. He said that the new management of the Nigerian Customs Service will continue to fight against any importer bringing in contraband into the zone. He speaks more on some of the seizures made by his men in Edo State.
Very dangerous to the economy, it's harmful to the youth, and even to the adults. So all attacks we are seeing here and there are caused by this, because ordinary eyes cannot even do such a thing. So it's very, very dangerous for we to allow it to come into the country.
So you are warning them now, right now?
Yes, we are warning them to desist, because we want our youths, we want better for our youths. We don't want them to be destroyed. So those that are doing it, they should desist and move away from it. 22 milligrams of royal tramadol, 100 cartons of various wines, 5,737 pieces of used pneumatic tires, 335 cartons of smuggled foreign tomato paste, and 9 sacks, 50 kg each, of explosive raw materials. Based on prompt intelligence and sting operation, the rice was intercepted along Calabar Akwa Ibom axis and Okada Benin Expressway. The 417 sack and 627 parcels of Indian M were intercepted at Okada, Benin, and Ewu Aushi Expressway, respectively. 761 jumbo bales of used clothing, mostly concealed in trucks and buses, were intercepted along Omeka Aba Road and Okada Benin Road. The 5 cartons of DSP cough syrup with codeine and 3 cartons of unregistered medicament, including 192 packages of 225 milligram tramadol, were intercepted along Benin Asaba Onitsha Expressway. The Amon Bullion van without custom document and area certificate was intercepted along Okada Benin Expressway. 100 cartons of wine and 335 tomato paste were intercepted along Ewu Ibilo axis, while the 5,737 pieces of used pneumatic tire were also intercepted along Cross River Waterside and Okada Benin Expressway. More worrisome is the interception of 9 sacks, 50 kg each, of explosive material, fertilizer, diverse cable, and super power 90 chemicals. We all know the security implication if these explosive components get to their destination unchecked. It may interest you to know that Superpower 90 is designed for priming application and as a column explosive in surface and underground mining and general blasting. The high detonation velocity and the robust nature of Superpower 90 make it an ideal primer for the initial of column charge. Let us just imagine if dynamite and landmine are detonated using this item. 13 suspects were arrested in connection to this detention and seizure. Let me use this opportunity once more to congratulate our Acting Controller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi MFR, on his appointment to oversee the affair of the service. It is an appointment well deserved, considering his pedigree, dedication, and commitment to service. We all make sure he succeeds, as his leadership style has started yielding positive results in the service.
The acting Controller General of Nigerian Customs Service was in Lagos recently to officially witness the passing out of 81 cadets from Customs College, Ikeja. At the college, he commended the commandant for his job well done.
To regenerate, we need to bring fresh bloods, we need to bring younger officers into the fold of the Nigeria Customs Service. So I want to believe that as we secure approval for this process, we will be bringing them back up here for training. And like I said, even those who are already in the service, we will have to expose them to what we call refresher training programs, so that they get updated, they keep up with trends that are happening in a very, very dynamic world of international trade. Say that the future is indeed very, very promising, and it's also very, very challenging. But in view of this time and period when they are joining the fold of Nigeria Customs Service, we need to gather all the revenue that we need for economic development. We are in a very dire situation regarding national security, and our stakeholders, they are making demands from us to take measures that will facilitate trade. So all this pose a great challenge, and it presents them opportunity to demonstrate what they have learned in the past 6 months here in this college. So I believe that the future is very, very bright for them, and my administration will not leave any stone unturned in terms of creating the right environments for them to regenerate themselves, to relearn, and to get themselves adapted to the working environments in which they will find themselves. When we look back, we discover that those of us, the older generations of customs, when we left this college, we didn't have the opportunity either to come back to the college or to get back into any formalized arrangements where changes in the dynamics of international trade, the complexity of international trade, things that have happened in technology, the innovations. We did not have enough time, opportunity to come back here and learn how customs operations will adapt to those changes. So what we're talking about now is that a curriculum has been worked out by TRADOC to ensure that these officers do come back and get themselves acquainted with new developments. There are new technologies, there are innovations that we can now use apart from the traditional methods that we learned in these places. There is geospatial intelligence, there is artificial intelligence, there's...
Some of the newly commissioned cadets has this to say.
I am so happy, and I really thank Almighty Allah for everything, for allowing us to witness this great day. It's literally a great day in our lives.
Papa Pawut, the semi border, and I really enjoy it, because what I used to know or what I used to be taught in the class is quite different there. When I get there, I found out there is a lot one need to understand, and I know it, and I grab a lot which I'm going to put into practice in my career or thereabout.
The acting Controller General of Nigerian Customs Service has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Federal Road Safety for Automated Data Sharing of Vehicles Registration in Nigeria. The two heads of the agencies signed the agreement in Abuja. In his address, the acting Controller General of Customs said the collaboration will further foster unity between the two agencies and help prevent revenue leakages.
Senior officers from the Nigeria Customs Service. Just over a month ago, we visited this office as part of familiarization visit of the Acting Controller General. It was meant to familiarize myself with other agencies of government and to extend and seek collaboration with other agencies of government. Today, Nigeria Customs Service and the Federal Road Safety Commission have embarked on a pivotal journey to integrate their operations for enhanced service delivery and operational efficiency. This integration stems from the recognized need for collaborative efforts in optimizing and automating processes related to vehicle importation, registration, and safety regulations. The Memorandum of Understanding with Federal Road Safety Corps, which we are about to sign today, seeks to create a seamless management between FRSC and Nigeria Customs Service of imported vehicles to combat smuggling, underpayment, and ensure that all stakeholders in the trade supply chain are integrated seamlessly to aid the efficiency of government organizations. The objectives of this integration include the following. 1. Data sharing. It will facilitate real-time data exchange to enhance the accuracy and accessibility of information relating to vehicle importation and registration. Operational efficiency. It will streamline and automate the processes involved in vehicle importation, registration, and safety checks to optimize activities. And in terms of compliance enhancement, it will strengthen compliance with importation and safety regulation through the efficient sharing of actionable data and insights. And finally, in terms of service improvements, this will enhance service delivery to the public and other stakeholders by providing accurate and up-to-date information and reducing service delivery timeframes. We expect that this integration holds immense value for both organizations and, of course, our nation at large. It will foster a culture of collaboration and interagency cooperation, setting a precedent for future integration. The real-time data exchange also will ensure data accuracy and integrity, which are crucial for informed decision-making. In terms of resource optimization, it will optimize the utilization of our resources, reducing duplication of efforts and promoting cost efficiency.
The Corps Marshal assured the CG that the data sharing will further help the two agencies to continue to operate effectively,
which will facilitate our processes. It will assist us to ensure that vehicles that are smuggled, vehicles without custom duty, did not get into our database and they get arrested when they come for registration. This will first, it will make sure that the needed revenue that will have to get to the government gets to the government. There will be no you can't escape it, you can't dodge it, you must pay that revenue. And then also it will control criminality as well, theft, smuggling, which is itself is a criminal activity. I hope that this will assist in curtailing all those bad behaviors. We'll continue to improve on our platforms, and then I also want to encourage. It is good that both the Customs Service and the Federal Road Safety Commission are members of the Joint Tax Board. We need the partnership of the states. Yes, because the actual registration of the vehicles are done by the state governments. So they have there could be tendency from their part to escape some of those things. But with the instrument of the JTB, where all the state internal revenue services are members, state commissioners of finance are members, so we can collaborate and work together. If the three bodies come together, I want to assure the CG that no vehicle without custom duty will get registered.
Just before the end of this week edition of the program Custom Support, we brought you a report where CJ's worth over 1 billion naira was accepted by one of the units in the country. For me, Igeseme Etinye. Thanks for watching.